Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's doing good today and it's easy like Sunday morning. It has been a very interesting day. Let's just say that. I've noticed some things today. Me and my husband actually thought there was a glitch in the matrix. We're not sure what happened, but something happened. I don't know if it was miscommunication or uh, something's going on. And then this morning I was watching the birds and they were just acting really goofy. It was like they were flying funky. They were swooping towards our place, our windows. There was one bird that kept going around and there was another story that was interesting yesterday. I was feeding the birds outside and we have a can with a lid upside down and there's some water in it. And I noticed a ladybug swimming around in the water. So I scooped it out and I put it for dry so it wouldn't die because ladybugs are very special to me and it reminds me of my great great grandmother, and my great grandmother loved ladybugs and she always said when you have ladybugs in your garden you have a good garden. They help with the pests and they're lucky, and her dog was even named Ladybug. So everything was ladybugs, and anytime I see a ladybug I think of my grandmother, literally my great grandmother. So anyway, yesterday I seen the ladybug and I thought of my great grandmother. And later on that evening, I was in the house and I seen another ladybug. And I'm like, that's really weird because it's been really cold down here. And you don't see a lot of ladybugs down here. In Pennsylvania, they used to go around the windows in the winter and they'd hibernate around the windows. And then when and they'd come in, you'd see tons of them coming in before the winter. And then when they wake up, they go out, back out, and there was tons of them then. But down here, you don't see as many ladybugs. I mean, they are there, but not as many. And I thought it was interesting yesterday. I seen it twice in one day. So that was kind of a meaning for me and kind of like a sign, I think, that she's around me. That's what I pick up off of that. So anyway, yeah, and then some weird stuff happened where somebody told me one thing and it was a totally different thing 2 days later, and they don't even remember telling me that, which my husband was sitting right here, which is really interesting. I'm like, did I go a glitch or what happened? So anyway, I've had an interesting morning and I need the cards today. I need some direction and to see where we're gonna go. There's a lot of things going on right now, and we're kind of in the middle of it. It's like a vortex, in my opinion, where we're just going around trying to figure out when we're going to stop and when they're going to quit clowning around. I know that the last few days we've had a lot of itchy noses and a lot of itchy eyes and runny eyes. I don't know if they sprayed something. I took a picture of the sun 3 days ago, and it was so bright. It didn't even look like the sun. There wasn't really much of a form. It just glowed so bright that you couldn't look up at it. So I ran outside with my camera and I aimed it up there and I snapped it because you can't even look at it. And what it looked like was just a big blur in the sky, like a big ball, not even a ball, just a big blotch of amazing light, like immense light. And I noticed in the picture there's this little like black thing. It almost looked like a Pac-Man in a way. It looked like this little black thing with a trail right near the sun in two pictures. It was really strange. So I don't know what's going on, but that's not a normal sun. I can remember in school when we'd go in, they'd say, "Oh, draw the sky, kids," and we'd draw the sun round and nice and yellow, and the grass and the sky blue and the clouds, this and that. But now you look up in the sky and it's just strange looking. It just doesn't. Today it's kind of cloudy and kind of rainy yesterday on and off, and the other day, and it's just been really strange, heavy. I can't explain it. But I've been watching the sky a lot, so I don't know. I think there's some things that are going to happen. Anyway, the first card that we got was the Two of Water. And the Two of Water addresses the subject of losing our sense of self, our identity, and independence upon entering into a any kind of relationship. It says romantic, but it's any kind of a relationship. It reminds us of the importance of retaining our independence, lest the relationship become one of codependency and inadequacy. Remember, the romantic love is not the only love relationship in our life. There is the love shared between friends, between humans, animals, companions, for nature, goals, and our interests. These loves are still worthy of our time and attention. Do not focus completely on the new to detriment of the old. The two of water also symbolizes the importance of not allowing yourself to be drawn into a quarrel between friends or lovers, or to be forced to take sides. If you find yourself in such a situation, remain non-judgmental, compassionate, and loving both. Yeah, this is going beyond infatuation and attraction, intimacy, sharing, time to forgive and seek reconciliation, meeting in the minds and hearts, put aside judgment and blame, codependency, and avoid taking sides. Yeah, this card is basically a companion card, but it also is some other things. There's a lot of people that get codependent on relationships and they change themselves to meet the reality of the other person. And that's not, look how beautiful purple my mood ring is today. I love when it changes colors. The other day it was really green. So that means I'm passionate and romantic. So anyway, the next card that we got was, I thought so. It was proposal, the Knight of Cups. Judge by action rather than words. It's worthy testing this person's intentions before you go along with his fables. A romantic, idealistic man has a proposal for you. Charming and magnetic, he tells of great stories, but will his ideas, schemes, or love offers stand true? He may not seek to deceive you, but he's not a real realist, more comfortable with fantasy than particularity. This words may be captivating, but meaningless. In the real world, you cannot trust him to be consistent. That is a warning. We get the love card, and then we get the proposal, which is kind of a warning to he could be a sweet talker. He could tell you everything you want to hear, but it's not realistic. Just pay attention, use your intuition on that scenario. And we got the 10 of Air, and this is an amazing card. I love this card. She is just beautiful. A time of independence. Say goodbye to the public persona, no longer bound by another's opinion. Walk your own path. See and know your potential. The self is whole. The self is whole. Time to grow up and leave home. This card, the 10 of Air, represents one who follows others' thoughts and opinions to define and shape them instead of moving forward and becoming an independent being. They have allowed others to determine their path and shape their reality. They have become afraid to think or speak for themselves and instead allow others to dominate. Yeah, this is a warning. All three cards have really been a warning. Do so because they are afraid of the great unknown and of what life will bring if they choose to defy convention, break with tradition, and stand alone. The 10 of Air signifies a need for this issue to be addressed. It is time for you to grow up and leave home and step through the door into the great unknown. It is time to think for yourself, speak for yourself, and determine your own direction. The future longs to greet you, but it cannot if you present it being determined by everyone else but you. Yeah, we have to be careful. Look what she's doing. She's walking into the great unknown. She's got her rainbow wings, her back turned, and she's got source up there. But what's she walking into? Is she using her judgment because there's butterflies all over the place? Or is she being guided? Either way, what's she doing? What are you doing? What are we doing? So, yeah, that is a good card to think about. Because the next card that we got with that was the strength. It was stability, a number 11, which is a master number. Okay, and we got the master number, stability, the 11. And stand firm, be calm, and take the higher moral ground. This situation is a test of your character, and you are resilient and patient enough to withstand ongoing challenging without panicking or a compromise that doesn't feel right. This is a courage, patience, and endurance balance vitality card. So, yeah, you have to weigh your pros and cons with this somebody that's in your life, whether it's male or female. They say male, but it could be male or female. And what are you walking into? Just remember, you do not want to release yourself to anyone else. We don't, there's too many people trying to be somebody else. I see these couples walking around with the same shirt, the same colors on, like they're little robots. And I think it's ridiculous. I don't think that anybody should try to be anybody else because I see these people that say, "Oh, I love this movie star and I would love to look like her." And I've said that years ago. I mean, sure, we all want to be beautiful, skinny, and sculptured and uh, but do they really look like that? I have seen them and they don't really look like that. It's called graphic design and stuff. And they cut them to look like that. So they're not that perfect. And we are perfect just the way they are. We are, and they are perfect just the way they are. And you don't have to try. We don't have to over try. Just put a little makeup on, look fresh, take a nice shower, stay clean, and love yourself, but be yourself. I mean, there's so many people just trying to be somebody else, and I don't get it. I just don't get it. But it's not me, so. This is an amazing card, and this is a number 7, and it's the 7 of Earth. And I always look at this card as a meditation card. Get out into nature, let Gaia heal you, connect between self and the world. All is connected and has influence. Address the stress, meditate and still your mind. Put down the tech toys, time to physically interact and connect. My suggestion is that people that are having a really hard time meditating, my suggestion is take a nap. Every now and again, just take a nap. And usually when you take a nap, it'll clear your mind when you're napping. And then when you get up, meditate a little bit, 5 or 10 minutes before you get up. Do it before you go to sleep. Do it however you have to do it. But what I'm thinking is if you're completely relaxed in a nap, and you wake up, your mind is kind of fresh because you're just out of that nap, and maybe that would be a good time for you to meditate and clear your mind for like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever feels comfortable for you, because it's your story, it's your life, it's your journey. I mean, I can't say, hey, you need to meditate for an hour because I do it. Well, I don't meditate for an hour. Sometimes I do. But usually it's a quick meditation because usually I'm so tired when I go to bed that I'll start meditating and I'll fall asleep. But usually I'll try to at least meditate for 15, 20 minutes. That is an opportunity to completely clear my mind and get a fresh perception on things. Because if we go through life with our mind going a mile a minute, it is not good for anybody. And it's not good, period. I mean, it really, really isn't. When my mind is cluttered, I'm cluttered. I feel cluttered. My life is cluttered. Uh, it is often easy to become focused on one aspect of our lives to the exclusion of all else. This can result in a real disconnect from the world and life that goes on around us. We are all part of the world, and yet most of us spend over 90% of our time indoors, secluded and closed off to both nature and real physical interaction. Are you missing out? Has your world become a very insular place, consistent of home and office? Do you now do the majority of your socializing and human interaction via phone or computer? When was the last time you were out in the world connecting with others in a tangible manner without looking at your latest piece of tech every 5 minutes? The seven of Earth signifies a need to step away from the technology and reconnect with family and the community at large in a mindful and present manner. I completely agree with that card. I mean, like literally completely agree because none of us get a lot of time with other people. I mean, everybody's so busy, everybody's so aggravated running around that they don't take the time anymore. We don't have the time anymore. It's not that we don't want to take the time. It's like we don't have the time. I know people that work 8, 10, 12, 15 hours a day, and they just have enough time to say hello to their loved ones, get ready for the next day, and crash out. It's actually kind of sad that they make us do that. We also got the High Priestess Wisdom. Listen to your inner wisdom, which will guide you toward a new educational path, belief, or teacher. That is ceremonies, unity, marriage, values, authority, tradition, beliefs, education. We are going to have to learn again, unfortunately. We are right now have been going through Earth School. We have to invoke the wisdom of the mystery school, the past. It says don't live in the past to live in the now, but we do have to jump back in the past to learn from our mistakes, or we're going to make them again because we don't want to make the same mistakes again. Now, we don't have any more of the dreams of Gaia, but we did get a couple of the tarot that popped out. We did get generosity, which is the Six of Pentacles. Receive any gift with thanks and grace, and if you are giving to others, enjoy it. Give it is your own reward. Yeah, gratitude is a very wonderful thing to have. We receive a gift, and we give a gift, and it's gratitude. The last card that we got was the Ace of Cups, love. Appreciate love and trust in relationship. This card predicts love, equality, and a meeting of the hearts and minds, which belief all your relationships from friendship to romance. It also reveals a commitment or promise, such as an engagement or marriage, an emotional investment. I think what these cards are warning us out is if you are in a relationship with someone, or you're going to get into a relationship with someone, whether it's a love interest or a friend interest or whatever, don't lose yourself in them. Don't be how they want you to be you. I always say be you. You have to be you. God, source, does not make a mistake when he made you. He didn't make you like them. So we need to get out of that characteristic of life, because too many people, we're all trying to make somebody like us, and we've all done it. I'm guilty. We're all guilty. The next card that we got from the Practical Magic was Take Action, Balance. And she is definitely a beautiful action card. Golden wings, the heart right there in her heart source. She's got gold around her, and she is like, it's like she's an angel fighting for us. She's just beautiful. A goal without a plan is just a wish. So plot out your strategy, then take action and work hard to make your dream come true. Procrastination is the enemy of success. It wastes away your precious time, can freeze you into inaction, and cause incredible guilt that will wear you down. Despite proverbs to the contrary, you don't achieve a goal by waiting patiently, but by taking action, going after what you want and making it happen. Too many people use it. Well, it will happen in divine timing, or I'll start when I get a sign, as an excuse to not pursue their dreams because the effort involved is too daunting. If you don't mind either way, whether you reach your goal, waiting for a sign can be a useful tool to avoid making a decision, but it is still a choice. You're choosing not to do it. choosing not to make your dream come true, which is fine, but don't pretend it's destiny. You make your own destiny by deciding to do something, then making it happen. When this card appears, it is a message that you need to stop procrastinating and making excuses about something in your life and start taking action. What you are dreaming of and wishing for, but not taking steps towards, what you are vowing to start working on as soon as the time is right, as soon as your work stress eases, or the kids leave home, or the mortgage is paid off, or 5 kilos are lost, as soon as is a recipe for defeat and poor justification for why you're not making the effort to begin. There will never be an ideal time to start. There is only now. Don't waste your life away waiting for the perfect condition to arrive, because they don't exist. There will always be something else trying to claim your time, always some reason to put it off for another day. Swap "I should" for "I will," and draw on your determination and courage to get this things happening. Rid yourself of the toxic as soon as, and begin now as you are. With what you have, take the first step, then the next. Any movement forward will increase momentum, further fueling you into action and increasing your desire to continue. Make progress, create your own luck, and make it happen. Success, results, and the accomplishments of your dreams are all found outside your comfort zone. Break out of where you feel safe yet unfulfilled and go after what you want. Focus on your goals and the stages required to get there. Then move forward towards it. It doesn't make it if it's in giant leaps or baby steps. It all counts. Drill down and discover what's distracting you from your goal and stop it. Then decide one thing, big or small, that can be done to move towards your goal right now and do it. The energy that takes action unleashes willpower. You too can continue. And the more you achieve, the more you'll be inspired to keep going. Take a risk, back yourself, and dive in. Ooh, I like that card. I think we should all just dive in sometimes, huh? When the water's warm, I guess. Now, we did get a Soul Helper Oracle, and it's a number 29, which is another master number 11. We got a lot of 11s. Live playful and with a light heart. Listen to the voice of your inner child. Yesterday, we got masculine and feminine. Today, we're getting inner child. And there's a bird there. She's holding a bird. You know, today the birds were acting really weird. And I said something to my husband. I said, they're like flying right towards the window, right towards the door. They're flying funky. They're flying sideways. I don't know what they're doing. It was like they were going in the same direction, but they were weird. I don't know. Heed the voice of the inner child within. It does not speak to you with words, but with silent language of the heart. Your inner child cannot lie. It speaks with purity and truth. See or feel how it smiles. You are now ready to encounter beautiful moments on your soul path. You have become wiser and freer, and you celebrate and have fun whenever you wish. Your inner child is delighted by your wildness and renewed playfulness. Put flowers in your hair, have fun with your inner child, and grant him or her a wish. In return, you will receive a gift that this world cannot buy: time. The inner child within you has the power to expand time. It can take you to places where time passes more slowly. Play, enjoy yourself, rise above the absurd construct of time in which you live, but which in truth has absolutely nothing to do with you. Hear the whispers that reach you gently and softly. Live your life in play, and you are free of time. Your soul helper oracles for the 21 days is the power animal is the otter. The herbal essence is orange. The healing crystal is quartz, and the master number is 11. The digits of a double number or master number 11, 22, 33, etc. are not usually added together, but instead are regarded as having twice the power of a particular number. Give yourself the time to allow the number of the card to resonate through your light body. Visual it in front of your heart and let it circle around your body. Don't try to control this, but instead simply observe where the number wants to go. It's possible, may bring more important information. That's a beautiful card. That is a beautiful. Okay, now the angels and ancestors wanted to talk. And the first card we got from the angels and ancestors was the drum, dream and journey. Journey inwards to uncover insight and information that will be important for your path. Then follow the guidance. This drum is inspired by the sacred drum of the Sami, the indigenous people of northern Norway, Sweden, and Finland. In shamanic traditions in all four corners of the world, the drum is recognized as the main tool used by medicine men and women to direct their will and aid meditation. A drum beat can become hypnotic and send those listening into an altered state that can allow them to journey to the spiritual realms and meet their guides. When the drum card appears in a reading, there are opportunities for you to dream or to bring an inner vision into reality. You are very connected to the other worlds at this time. The wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surround you. The drum, which echoes the sound of Mother Earth's heartbeat, has cleared the cobwebs and dust from your inner vision. What you have seen in your dreams and inner visions is not imagination, but guidance, particularly if it has been coming to you repeatedly and has the potential to become reality. Dreams come true. Know it and live it. Yeah, they do come true. I can honestly say they do come true. Mountains stand your ground. We got the mountain card. Hold firm to what you believe in or are focused on because it is absolutely right. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. Mountains are strong and wise. They are rooted deep in the earth and reach high into the sky. They have been where they are for thousands of years. They have been home to animals. They have been climbed by humans, and they have seen seasons come and go. No matter what has happened to them, they have remained strong, immovable, and unshakable, and so they offer a spiritual energy of strength and resilience. Mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reaches high to the Great Father. If you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded, and the energy and air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcoming in the energies of heaven. If you are not sure what you need to do next, the mountain card invites you to stay exactly where you are. Talk things over with those around you and know that change will come to you. You will be whole and well at the end of this current situation, and it will not stand in the way of your future growth and expansion. Yeah, that is a beautiful message. I love that message. Um, I'm gonna do the messenger oracle. We got 3 cards with that. And we got a beautiful card. It says, heed your dreams. And she is in the tree. She is all earth. That is beautiful. Heed your dreams. Your dreams are a powerful tool for increasing self-awareness, for they contain within them the unfiltered truth. Whether it be a dream or a nightmare, they are the keys to understanding your inner self. Both your joys and your fears commune with Gaia and Great Spirit in the stillness of your slumber. Learn to read and interpret your dreams. Listen to what they tell you. Pay close attention to how they make you feel. Heed what they reveal and learn who you are and who you wish to be. Something is telling all of us that we need to pay more attention to our dreams. I have not been dreaming as much lately. I go through splurts where, like, for a few weeks, I won't dream. And then all of a sudden, I'll start dreaming a lot. But the last week or so, I really have not been dreaming. But although I've been so tired, I've been in a dead sleep. So usually in a dead sleep, I don't dream as much. We got the calm in the storm, and he is amazing. He has the seashell with the energy coming out right in his heart space, and he has the third eye going and the crescent moon over his crown, and he is lit up. There are times when life offers us nothing but chaos and turmoil. Wave upon wave knocks us down, sometimes before we can regain our feet. Be still. Take a moment to breathe, express your thoughts and feelings, and then do what you can do. Find a peaceful place of calm within you. If another is in need, offer them safe harbor. Be a port in their storm. Oh, I love that card. I think we should all try to be a port in someone else's storm and try to go to safe harbor when we're in the storm. This is a beautiful card, and this says, see the truth. And it looks like the owl is like playing yo-yo with the glow of that ball. Do not be deceived. Be watchful and mindful of the illusion others weave around themselves, and that you may weave around yourself. Know the night. Understand the shadows. See through the darkness to the light of the truth. Pay attention to contradictions. Notice when actions and words are not in harmony. Hone your intuition and insight so that you may know the minds and hearts of those around you and yourself, and trust in the wisdom born of that awareness. That is a great message, because there's been a lot of things that have been being said to me and my husband lately, and then we find out 2 days later that they were never said according to them. So I don't know what's going on. So we need to really hone into that intuition and pay attention to the words that people are saying, because a lot of people got the hokey pokey, and I don't think that was good. So now we are going to read the Divine Master, because this was a great card. We got the blue beings, and it was funny. I was just talking about blue beings the other day with my husband. I said, you know, they're all different colors, all these different beings from other planets or whatever, and we have no idea what they look like. They could be blue or whatever. This one is beautiful. It's blue with like pink colors and beautiful things coming out. And it says light transmission, wounds healed, important information changing up. There are many names for these beings, such as extraterrestrials, star people, star ancestors, sky people, and more. Whatever they are called, they are divinely inspired, evolving beings existing in dimensions that we can't even comprehend. These dimensions are alternative realities, and so far in the future that these brilliant ones see beyond anything that troubles us now. These observe overseers of the cosmos are like angels in the sense that they are expressions of divine, fully connected to the heart of source. Star beings exist in multi forms, and in this case appear as blue beings. They are here to transport you energetically to their healing sanctuaries so that you can be whole and healed. They come in peace, radiating the highest light and frequency that can assist you on all levels of healing. They work on a quantum healing, and thus, when their healing touches your life, the root cause of any dis-ease is illuminated and completely healed. If the world feels overwhelming or intense, know that hands of light are upon you now. Take a moment to retreat to a safe place to cleanse and recharge your energies. Don't feel guilty about it. You don't need to be constantly in the limelight or in the service of others. This is not a time to sacrifice your own well-being in order to serve others. Take the time to recharge, observe, and review how you feel. Uh, you know, this is a really deep message for me. This is a deeply, I just said deep. This is a deeply healing time for you. You may have been on this path for a long time and experienced miraculous and healing moments. but know you are going deeper. This is about healing from the inside out. Be open to learning new information and gaining insight about your life that will bring you a deeper state of wholeness and connection with yourself. Cosmic beings are surrounding you now and are leading the way on this ever unfolding journey. The reason that that card really resonates with me is because I had a dream a couple years ago about, and what I think Thyman was my inner child or my higher, I'm thinking maybe my higher self. But I went into another dimension, is what I'm calling it, astro travel, and I was shown that we are going to have healing rooms in our homes, and they are going to be frequency and sound, where if we get disease or any illness, we can go into this room and in no time recharge our strength, our energy, our reverse our sickness, whatever. But that was a dream that I had. And that is interesting that it talks about sound and frequency, because that the light frequency and the sound is what is going to heal. That is what I seen in my dreams. So that was a really deep card for me, and it really touched base with my intuition. The last card that we got was in the Gateway of Light Activation, is the Halls of Learning, Spirit Guides, Confirmation, and Great Lessons. The Halls of Learning, also sometimes known as the Great Halls, are an etheric retreat dedicated to spiritual knowledge. They are a training space for all souls, including those on earth, spiritual guides, and those between lives. They have been visited by many spiritual seekers, seers, and mediums over the years, and have been described as a giant, somewhat Gothic university building with marble flooring, spiral staircases, and tall bookcases. Some have said these halls are the home of the Akashic records, while others have wondered if they are connected to the halls of Amenti. I can confirm that these are actually two different retreats. Ultimately, this etheric retreat is an ancient mystery school, and it is particularly powerful for those who are open up their psychic and clairvoyant abilities. If this gateway comes to you, often it brings confirmation that your psychic gifts are strengthening. Also, if the idea of an ancient mystery school in the astral realm seems familiar, there's a good chance that you've been here during dream time or even between incarnations. These great halls are held within the heart of Source and are a protection of the divine mind's infinite intelligence. When we visit them, we are connecting directly with the wisdom of Source. You are on the path to great learning. Spiritual beings are drawing close to support you. If you are facing challenging or difficult circumstances, or have just moved through such a time, you are being called to review what you have learned about yourself. If you're still feeling overwhelmed by a certain event or asking why it happened, call on Source and your guides to reveal to you that pattern, trauma, or wound that has contributed to this challenge. If you aren't experiencing challenging energy, the reason is that you've made huge progress on your spiritual journey, so much so that your perspective has shifted so that you can view every challenge as a window of opportunity. The halls of learning gateway indicate that your spiritual gifts are developing at this time. I love that card. And I'm going to say that yes, my spiritual gifts are developing gradually. I'm still working on myself. I still have trigger moments. I still have a lot of learning to do. And I just mentioned mystery school. We've been in Earth School for quite a while now. And now we are deep diving into the history that we should have always learned, the mystery school history, the history that they kept secret from us. So we are seeking out the truth at this point, and it will come to fruition because nothing can stay hidden for long. So that was a great message, guys, on this Easy Like Sunday morning. And I want everybody to know that I love everybody so much, and may every step in your journey be magical. And next time we get together, we're going to talk about some dreams because I think dreams are really big right now. And I'm seeing that spirit is trying to talk to somebody and listen to your dreams. Keep a dream journal, it really helps. Some dreams are easier to remember than others, but keep a dream journal. You can go back and you can look at your dream journal and say, hey, that happened, or that was a warning, you know. So that's kind of nifty and it'll help you out a lot. So, you know what? I'm going to say it again. And like I say it every time, just be you.